Namaste everyone. Welcome to today's another gentle flow for the lower chakras. The first step is as usual invocation by chanting Om. Roll your shoulders back and down away from your ears. Back is naturally curved and chest is open and relaxed. Now we're going to warm up our breath by deepening our breath. Relax into your body. Close your eyes if you're comfortable and place your palms on your belly and your chest, gently deepening each breath, allowing your lungs to be filled with air. Notice the movements of your body as you inhale and exhale. Let all your stress be grounded into the earth as you enjoy taking fuller breaths. Now we get ready to warm up our joints through sun salutations. Feet are hip width apart, hands in prayer position. Breathing in, lift your hands up and back, pelvis forward. Breathe out with control, bring your upper body down to a forward fold. Breathe in, bring your right leg back and drop your ankle, gaze forward. Hold the breath coming to a plank position. Breathe out, bring knees, chest and forehead to the floor. Breathe in, drop your knees, lift your chest up. Breathe out, bring your hips up to the ceiling, bringing your chest closer to the knees. Breathe in, bring your right leg forward. Breathe out, both legs are together, now knees are straight. Breathe in, bring your arms up and back. Breathe out, bring your hands in palm position. Breathing in, arms up and back, pelvis forward. Breathe out, gently fold forward, hands on the floor. Breathe in, left leg back, gaze forward. Hold the breath coming to a plank position. Breathe out, knees, chest and forehead on the floor, hip stays away. Breathe in, drop the knee, lift your chest. Breathe out, bring your hips to the ceiling, chest towards knees. Breathe in, left leg forward. Breathe out, bring both legs together, knees are straight this time. Breathe in, arms up and back. Breathe out, palms in prayer position. Continue this for 2 more rounds. Now we are taking some time to relax, letting our breath come back to normal, feeling the warmth generated in our body, and our joints are now warm and lubricated to protect us from any possible injuries during the asana practice. This is why warm-ups are very important. Feel your body grounding into the earth, press your heels firmly on the ground. Now we're getting ready to do our first asana, hands in prayer position. We're going to do Uttanasana, which is forward fold. It's very good for the mind to relax as the blood rushes to your crown chakra. Breathing in, lift your arms up and slowly bend forward. Keeping your back straight. You can bend your knees and either place your hands on the floor or hug your knees, or you can use a pair of blocks. If your hamstrings are tighter, you can bend your knees generously, hold on to your elbows and sway a little. Trying to keep your back as straight as you can, but don't strain at any point. As long as you're sticking to the basic alignment rules, it doesn't have to look perfect. It just has to give you that relaxing feeling and helps you feel the stretch at the right place. You're going to feel stretch and your hamstrings so under your thighs. Now gently roll back up. Roll your shoulders back and away from the ears and relax. Relax for a few breaths here. Now we are going to get ready to do the second asana, which is Prasarita Padottasana. It is a wide-legged forward bend. So place your feet about the length of your elbows. So when you raise your hands to the side, your elbows should coincide with your feet. You can have a pair of blocks to support you, or you can also just keep your hands on your waist for this pose. Back should be straight and gently bend forward just as far as you can keep your back straight. So you should feel a stretch in your hamstrings. It's also very good for the calming effect it has on the mind. If you can also just place the hands on the waist and try to bring your elbows closer to each other as you bend forward. If you can also place your hands on the floor and bend even further. Depending on how flexible your hamstrings are, you can rest wherever you can reach and just hold it. Now from here, we are going to move on to the next asana. Place your hands on the floor and try to come to a full squat or malasana. Okay, so your feet are a bit wider than the hips or about the length of the hips. Your toes are pointing outward slightly. You can take the support of the floor and just sway from side to side, feeling the stretch in your hips. Your back is straight throughout, and then you sit on the full squat using the elbows to prop the knees to the side. And if you want to, you can also keep a block underneath your pelvis to support yourself. And hands in prayer position and just breathe. Feel the deep stretch in your pelvis. It's a hip opener. It's also very grounding for the mind. And more often than not, when we do hip openers, all the emotions come up to the surface. They mobilize and they come out to the surface to be released. Now from here, you are going to come to Baddha Konasana. Okay, so you're going to sit on the floor and join both the soles of your feet like so. Okay, clasp your hands underneath your feet. Back is straight and shoulders roll back away from the ears and gently move towards your feet from your chest. So bring your chest closer to the heels. You can use your elbows to open your legs wider. Bend only as long as you can keep your back straight. You will feel a stretch in your hamstrings. You will feel the opening of your pelvis. It is also very good to calm your mind. Now from here we are moving on to the next asana, which is Upavistha Konasana. So you're going to open your legs at about 90 degrees to each other or as wide as you are able to. Flex your feet like you're trying to push something with your feet. And with the help of the support on the floor, keeping your back straight, bend forward as much as you're able to. You're comfortably able to. If you feel a sharp pain in the back, or your back is rounding, just stop before that. Okay? No need to strain. Keep your feet flexed and feel the nice stretch in your hamstrings. It is also very good for the digestive system, as the organs are getting squeezed. With each exhalation, you try to bend deeper. If not, stay wherever you are. So the next asana is going to be a counter pose for this previous one. So bring the legs together, feet hip width apart, feet flat on the floor, hands next to your hips. Lift your hips up to the ceiling. The wrists are under your shoulders and gaze to the ceiling. Don't drop your head. Feel the stretch in your back and the abdomen. Very good. Now release. We're going to come up to a standing position. We're going to do a couple of asanas standing up. Next asana is called Parshvottanasana. For this, open your feet at about the length of your elbows. So if you spread your hands side to side, your feet should coincide with the level of your elbows. You can check that, and then once you do, turn one leg towards the side and the other 60 degrees to the previous one. And you clasp your elbows behind you, shoulders away from your ears, back straight. It opens your chest and you gently bend forward towards the side. Make sure that your pelvis is towards the leg that is extended out. You're going to feel a stretch in the hamstring of that leg which is extended out to the side. And you're also going to feel the opening in your chest. The knee doesn't have to be locked. It can be soft, but it doesn't. Just try to not bend it too much. Try to keep it reasonably straight, and with every exhalation, try to bend a little bit more towards the extended leg. Close your eyes and breathe. Very good. Now we're going to repeat the same thing on the other side. Release your hands, bring it legs together, and now assume the same position for the other side. Shake out your hands, taking a moment of rest before moving to the other side. Making sure the feet are right below your elbows or slightly away. Slightly wider is also okay. Now turn your pelvis towards the right side. Grab your elbows from behind. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, bend forward slowly. Engage your core. And feel the hamstring stretch. Gently bend. Don't do anything drastically or suddenly. Everything is very soft and very subtle. Now we move on to the next asana called Virabhadrasana 1. For this, your feet are much wider, so it's now coinciding with the level of your wrists when you extend your hands out to the side. Now move your feet to one side, completely facing it, and the other feet is 60-degree angle towards the first one. Breathe in, bend your knees and go down, lift your hands up to the ceiling. Now the hands are not right above your head but slightly in front of it, so your shoulders are not hunching up. Your pelvis is facing the side that you are bending towards. The knees are not falling to the side. The weight is in the center, not in the front leg. Focus on a point and breathe. Release, and now we are going to Do Veerabhadrasana 2 from here. The difference between Veerabhadrasana 1 and 2 is that the pelvis is facing the side in Veerabhadrasana 2. So it's completely facing the side, and you're going to extend both your hands out to the side. Only the gaze is facing the side you're bending towards. So your gaze is fixed on the middle finger. Focusing on keeping your body stable. Release. Now, hands in prayer position. We slowly move on to the other side to do both Veerabhadrasana 1 and 2. So now starting with Veerabhadrasana 1, adjusting the position of your feet. Pointing the feet to the side and the other feet 60-degree angle to the previous one. Facing the pelvis towards the extended leg. Breathing in, lifting your head, lifting your hands up to the ceiling. Focusing on a point. Breathe. Engage your core. Tuck in your belly button towards the spine. Do not hold your breath at any point, just breathe naturally. Release, and now we move on to Veerabhadrasana 2. So the pelvis is facing the side. The legs are the same. The hands are extended to each side, and the gaze is to the side towards which you are bending. Hold. Engage your core. Release. Now, hands in prayer position as you release, and take a few breaths to come back to normal. From here, we are going to move on to the next asana, Natarajasana. For this, your legs are closer to each other, shifting your weight to one leg. Bend the other leg so that your feet is closer to your glutes. And with the help of your hand, hold on to that ankle that is bent. Hold it from the outside and extend your other hand out diagonally forward with your palms facing down. Try to lift the bent knee away from the floor, keeping your upper body stable. Engage your core. Try not to collapse forward. It is a back bend, so you don't have to bend forward. Hold. Gently release, taking a few breaths to rest. Hands in prayer position. And we move on to the other side. Shifting your weight to one leg, bending the other leg, holding on to the ankle. Tightening your core. The pelvis is facing forward. Release. You can practice this, and with practice the holding time increases. Now we move on to the last asana. So for this, interlace your fingers, bring your feet close to each other and lift up your hands to the ceiling. Gaze is forward as you give yourself a nice long stretch standing up. You can rise up on your toes. Heels are above the ground. Try not to arch your back. Your tailbone is tucked in. Core is engaged. And your spine is long. Tadasana. And release your hands and rest. We're going to rest in Shavasana for the cool down. Feet are mat width apart, lying down on your back. Hands are slightly away from you, palms facing upward. Neck is gently resting on the mat. Chin slightly tucked in or relaxed as comfortable. Relax your entire body, letting go of all the tension, any soreness, tightness, anything at all. Allowing your breath to naturally settle down. Your body is sinking into the mat, allowing the weight of your body to completely relax into the mat. Relaxing your toes, your ankles, your calves, and your thighs. Relaxing your pelvis, your abdomen, your chest, arms and shoulders. Relaxing your head on the mat. Letting go of all the tension and giving yourself this gift of rest. Letting yourself completely relax. Taking an inhale, and with your exhale, everything is released onto the mat. Let the mat take you out of stress into relaxation. Now if you feel like it, you can grab a hold of your knees, hug it close, sway from side to side for extra relaxation in your hips. You can raise your arms above, point your toes and give yourself a gentle stretch. And when you're ready, roll to the side and come back to sitting position. We close with chanting Om Shanti 3 times. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you so much. I hope this was helpful. Wish you a nice day.